Hi there everyone, Shauna Randolph here, spokesperson of the Edmonton Humane Society. Your This Week at the EHS for April the 5th is actually 3 heartwarming stories in one. We have a special honor for Edmonton Humane Society staff members involved in the Slave Lake animal rescue effort of 2011, an ultimate story of paying it forward for our shelter animals, and a special visit from Marco the dog, who came to us in horrible shape several months ago. He paid us a visit along with his adoptive parents, and he is truly living the high life.
So much hairier than last time. Yeah.
First to Marco, who was in town over the Easter long weekend along with his adoptive family from BC. You can't even tell what this poor little guy went through just by looking at him now. It was last September when the 4-year-old Shih Tzu came to us as one thick mat of a body. Poor little guy could hardly move. Our groomers relieved him of this discomfort right away, shaving him, all his hair coming off in one big chunk. His nails were also so long that they were starting to grow into the pads of his feet. Once he was shaved, we could get a close look at his eyes, sticking out and clouded at only age 4. Marco was blind, and we have no idea how long he had been that way. For the best quality of life for Marco, his eyes needed to be removed. Then Marco needed to learn how to get around. In his foster home, Marco learned how to climb stairs, remember how to get to his food and water dishes, how to play without seeing. Clearly, he was feeling much better. And he was adopted by a family out west who already had another dog, and we were thrilled to see him this week, clearly loving his life.
He's fit in just perfect.
He's doing excellent.
Yeah, he's terrific.
This past week also marked a special honor for EHS staff members who spent endless hours up in Slave Lake as part of the huge animal rescue during the 2011 wildfires. Special medals were handed out to 9 of our staff members by the town of Slave Lake on Tuesday.
We are extremely grateful for the helping hand that reached out to us from Edmonton's Humane Society.
A special honor, but of course, we can't forget the other staff members and our volunteers who were not part of this ceremony, but who also put in so many hours back here in Edmonton helping to care for about 300 displaced animals and helping them be reunited with their owners. Everyone involved truly deserves a huge pat on the back. And what a week it was for our shelter animals, thanks to the generosity of a 12-year-old girl with a serious intestinal condition who was granted a wish by the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Northern Alberta. Sydney could have had any wish for herself, like maybe being a scientist for a day, but instead she used her $4,000 wish money to go on a shopping spree in our shelter store, Bingo's Pet Shop, on Monday. She chose several items for our shelter animals, things to help their stay be more enriching, like treats and toys.
All my wishes were animal related, so I thought, well, why don't we do a wish about animals and a place like this where they can have like a good place to stay until like they find their home and someone to take care of them.
She spent time with her animal protection officers and with some shelter animals, and also had a special party here to celebrate the day with her friends. So it's been truly eventful here this past week, and we love sharing all these stories with you. Hopefully it's put a huge smile on your face like it does with us. That's your Week in Review. Join us again next Friday.